As we've been talking to voters over the last few weeks, one of the most common concerns we've heard is property taxes. Why are property taxes so damn high? Well, today we'll dive in and find out. This pie chart from the King County Assessor shows all the different categories of property taxes. Schools make up by far the biggest chunk, accounting for about 2/3 of Issaquah's property taxes in total. 16.5% of our property taxes go to King County, and 8.5% goes to the city of Issaquah. The remaining amount of property taxes are split between a bunch of smaller districts, including the Port of Seattle, King County Library System, King County Flood Control District, Sound Transit, and Medic 1. Now let's dive a bit deeper into the city of Issaquah. So the city of Issaquah makes up about 8.5% of our total property taxes at a rate of 71.4 cents per $1,000 of assessed value. For the owner of $1 million home, that means that $714 of property taxes per year goes to the city's general fund. It's important to note that state law limits how much local property taxes can go up. They can only go up by 1% per year. This means that if last year we collected $10 million in local property tax, this year we can collect $10.1 million in local property taxes. The problem is the cost of running a city government, like maintaining roads, maintaining parks, paying police officers, and paying firefighters, goes up closer to the rate of inflation, which is more like 3 to 5% per year. This creates a structural deficit where costs go up and property tax revenues can't keep up with costs. In order to keep up the same levels of service, cities have to raise taxes elsewhere, like raising business taxes, sales taxes, or utility taxes. The other option is to cut costs either by finding efficiencies or by reducing the amount of services that the city provides to the community. King County receives about twice as much in property taxes as the city of Issaquah. This goes to the county's general fund, as well as special voter-approved levies for things like crisis care centers, hospitals, and parks. I'll be talking more next time about the King County Parks levy that's going to be on the ballot this August. Now we're on to the big ones, schools and schools. The state school fund makes up 27% of our property taxes here in Issaquah. Back in 2012, the state Supreme Court ruled in McCleary versus the state of Washington that the state wasn't adequately funding public education. In 2017, the state legislature passed the bipartisan McCleary fix, which significantly increased property taxes statewide to help fund public education. By far, the biggest line item in our local property taxes is voter-approved bonds and levies for the local school district. These fund things like student academic programs, mental health counselors, early childhood learning, special education, athletics, extracurriculars, school buses, and more. Hopefully you learned something about where tax dollars go. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's any topics you want me to talk about next time.